Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're playing set, and this is of meta to bronze, which means we're not gonna play the normal set. We're gonna try and do something special, which isn't actually too special at the moment because I believe it's pretty popular. Like, I've been trying to get set for a long time, well, like since pre-season started basically. Like a day after that I started trying to get set, and I didn't because he was always banned. So today I finally got him, which is nice, and we're gonna try to do the build where you just get boots and then you go for 5 black cleavers. And I've heard it's really good. I couldn't get set, so I haven't tried it. And I didn't know when I was gonna get set again, so I thought let's just record a video and we'll see how it goes. So of course pre-season is live already when I'm recording this. So we have the new runes. I took Electrocute, which is the new Thunderlords. And I will be talking about runes a bit more, of course. It's kind of thing right now with YouTube videos, right? Because everybody needs to learn how everything works, needs to find the best builds, stuff like that. And it's the same for me. Okay, so he's starting off with being annoying as Rumble. So one thing to say already, Rumble is Set is not a good champion this game, at least I think so. One Rumble is gonna be really annoying, and I don't expect to win lane, at least not before level 6 unless I get ganked. So I will be playing safe. Actually took the wrong first item. I wanted the door and shield, but it will have to do, I guess. So yeah. Just took a free tower hit, so that's something. Messed that one up. Okay, so the new runes I think are pretty great, and a lot of people agree with me. Like, some people were like a bit scared for some of the new ones, like going in depth, changing your summoner spells, which is something I can understand. So far I have tried 2 games with inspiration. One is the quite popular Gangplank build, where you take inspiration and you get bonus gold. It was actually last game that I played, which went quite well. I played against Nasus and I was doing fine. And then it got to 10 minutes and he 2-shot me, which was interesting. Not really what I expected from a Nasus. So yeah, that's new. Not really fun to play against, by the way. But yeah. The other game was actually something that I was trying for this series as well. Because I was very excited for those changes. On one side I was a bit scared, of course, because like I love sorry, my voice is a bit cracky, I guess. Like I love this game, that's why I play it, but the thing is, like, some of these changes might have been bad, and I agree with a lot of people that like going in that stuff like that, I didn't know if that would fit the game, so that's why I was a bit scared. But I was also very excited because I love playing off meta stuff. That's why I do this. That's why I play Teemo and Shaco top, like stuff like that. I really love that, and it's not like that's the only thing I do, because I know most of the videos I make at the moment are actually on this series. And some people might be like, wait, you only play off meta stuff? Do you even play ranked? Like, yeah, I do. This might kill me. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. just to survive and it will be okay. Almost level 5, so we'll get level 6 pretty soon. We'll go for this, I guess. Get some health, get some CDR. So yeah, no, I do actually play serious most of the time. When I started this series, it was kind of like I didn't have like a champion that I wanted to play, so I was just like, well, I'll go into a game and I will see what I do. And a lot of the time that went quite well, so that's why I started doing it more on purpose. But then I did find some champions, like I really love Kayn, like Ezreal jungle, stuff like that. And I started to play that a bit more. And I do want to get back into ranked next season. I do play ranked, I didn't play it a lot this season. But I am planning on getting back to it, because I do think it's really fun. On one side, I also think that ranked can be really bad experience. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time, I guess, because right now I want to talk about pre-season mostly. So yeah, I do think the new runes are a good thing, like how they made it, how they set it up, it's pretty nice. And I think overall it's just pretty good, but I'm not having a great experience so far in pre-season. And I think most of that is just because, damn, that was quite bad by me. Want to get level 6 before Diana essentially comes. Don't think she's gonna. At least not before I can push this in. Oh. Alright. So yeah, like I don't think it's been a great experience overall for me. I have played like 7 or 8 games and I think I won one of them. So that's pretty bad, right? Didn't get him, that's quite bad for me. Like I went all in and I just didn't kill him. Guess he needs to get used to the build I'm doing. Like it might actually have been a mistake to go for health first. Could very well be, I guess. Need to move this way, but I don't really want to fight right now. Yeah, I don't really have any damage, which is quite bad. Let's see, can't really get much, but we'll get something. Like our team's doing well, so it's fine. Also, now that I think about it, at first I said that set wouldn't fit into the team comp, but if I'm right, this build actually makes you very tanky, which makes it a lot better because we kind of like we have a pretty solid team comp, right? So just getting a tank would have been better probably, but if I get tanky enough, it will be fine. So and I kind of think like I love Seth just because he will be good anyway. Like as long as you don't just feed extremely hard, you'll be fine. Like he's so effective in a 1v1 and just getting one kill, killing the one person that you need to kill, then it really doesn't matter what happens after, right? So, but yeah, like I've won one game so far in pre-season. I hope this is the second, but I'm not really having a great experience because of it, and there are a few reasons to it. Like one thing is just like people see pre-season as like try new stuff out, which I agree with, makes sense. The thing is that some of the new stuff is really annoying to play against, and it's sometimes you find something that's really OP, and sometimes the enemy finds something that's really OP. I guess I said last game, at 10 minutes I got 2 shot by a Nasus. That's not normal. That's not okay at all. Like he should do that at maybe 30 minutes, but not at 10. So yeah, that's quite a bad experience in that game, I guess. But that wasn't the worst. Like, the worst was that it's all buggy and like the system isn't that great overall right now. Like the game before that I was auto-filled to support and I'm fine with being auto-filled. But I got kind of screwed because I couldn't change my masteries. Like I couldn't do anything like at all. So I just picked with my I picked my jungle masteries in the hope it was like the new Thunderlords. I thought like, okay, I'm playing Lulu, Thunderlords might be okay in the early game, get some kills. But then as I couldn't even see my masteries, I couldn't change it, but I also couldn't even see it. I got like Predator mastery, I think, which actually, like, it didn't help much, but it did give me an idea for this series, so that will be fun. Because I think Predator might actually be good at like Bard or something. I could see that work. I don't want to go back soon, but I can't. This lane is really annoying and he's going Sonya's first, so 1v1 kills probably not gonna happen anytime soon. No, I'm going. I could get that farm, but it's... oh, she's dead. Yeah, it's risky and then I would have to stay for the next wave as well, which could get me killed, so I'm better off just going back right now. So yeah, that's why I've not had the greatest experience. Yeah, overall I think pre-season it's pretty good actually with the new masteries. There's one thing that I really hate and I don't think Riot is gonna change it, and that's that you still need to buy rune pages. And I believe someone said it's like 6,300, which is as much as the most expensive champion, right? Pretty sure that's the same as it used to be, not completely sure about that though. But the thing is, like, I hate that because I think it was a bad thing in when they... ooh, hi. Like... I can't get that. It's too risky. Ooh, that's bad. I wanted to go for that, but I missed both my cues. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I think it's a horrible experience that you need to buy those rune pages. And it's the same with why runes were so bad. That's one of the things, because you needed to buy them, and as a new player, I'm not a new player, but I'm still like kind of new, right? Don't have any damage, which is quite interesting. I did pretty much nothing. Guess he does have armor, but still, a bit weird. Nope. It's not gonna kill me, mate. Alright. So yeah, I really thought they would actually change that so you wouldn't have to buy it anymore. But they didn't. And a lot of people were like, hey, we spent a lot of stuff on runes and rune pages, and the only advantage that we're getting for that, because we did invest in it, is that we still have more rune pages than you. But it's like, that's not the point. The point is not that you have an advantage over me. The point is that it's not a good experience for newer players to have to buy those, because you just want new... You just want to buy new champions. That's what's fun. That's what makes it fun. That's why you want it. And I expected Riot to change that when they were changing the whole system. Like, they changed IP. Why not just do this? Why not make it like the masteries, where you had like at least a lot of pages. I don't know if you could actually make as much as you wanted, but you could make a lot, so that was really nice. And now they just changed that, to like to make it worse, which is just something I don't really get. And the thing also is that you have these preset ones, but you can't change those. So I was like trying to. He didn't die again. This is getting quite ridiculous. Hi there. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, interesting. I don't really get why this, why people think this is so OP right now. Like, I looked at the math. The math seems pretty good. Like, I don't exactly get it, but it seemed to work, so I wanted to try it. But it doesn't do anything right now. And I get that I still don't have I don't have the cap yet, where you get like the bonus AD after you get I guess to the cooldown reduction cap. Like, I get how that works, but like it's 16 minutes, I'm still at 30% cooldown reduction. So that means my early game is kind of bad, because I don't have the lethality I would normally have. And I just don't have the damage to kill someone. So, like, what am I supposed to do as Zed when I can't even kill someone? That's just bad. And like, as I said, like, Zed is a very safe pick, where you'll be good anyway because you can one-shot someone. I understand that if you can get to the late game with this build, you might be really strong. But I don't know if that's worth for completely giving up your early game. I guess like really early on, maybe you can get a kill, but most of the kills you get through your R, which you're not really using very well with this build. Because your base damage might be fine, like really early on, but then you don't have your R to use it, right? So it's pretty useless, and then once you get 6, items kick in, right? It becomes a bit more important, at least. It's not just base damage anymore. And I just don't have the damage right now. So yeah, this is a bit weird. So far I would not recommend this build, but we'll see if it gets better. I'm just gonna keep going for late game, I guess, because there's not much else I can do. Our team is actually not doing so well anymore, which is quite bad. I know there's a ward, but there could also be a rumble, so okay, he's over there. It's not really a point in fighting him. Not really a point in fighting pretty much anyone. Like they have invisibility or invincibility, which makes it very hard for me to kill anyone actually. I guess Vayne would be an acceptable target. Probably the same with Kindred. Will you go for me? That's an R. Guess that's fine for me. I didn't even expect to kill her. Maybe I could have, but not in a 2v1 anyway. They might try and dive me, but I don't think so. Like, they might try and dive me, I don't think they're gonna pull it off. Ah, they did it. Quite annoying. That's a lot of damage from Kindred.
An enemy has been
Like a
slain.
lot more than I would expect.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Static shift. Wow. She has 2 items right. Oh, she's fat. I did not realize she's that fat. They could at least escape if not kill him. Yeah, that was bad. Seer even stopped auto attacking, so okay, we'll go for boots now and then we'll go for another one. How do you build this again? This, yeah, okay. I will wait for 10 gold. It's fine with me.
Without a sound.
Okay, that's good. As long as we can kind of hold on, I think, well, it's like Diana and a Seer are pretty good. Misfortune can be really good as well. But their late game is pretty scary, like Derek team fighting, Vayne, I don't know about Akali actually, it's a bit of a weird pick. Kindred, also a bit of a weird pick, so I don't really know. What do you expect me to do? I'm not gonna kill her. They might not know, but... Okay, hi. Like, she can pretty much one-shot me, I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. And the heal, yeah. Like, normally that would have one-shot. That would have been a kill for sure. I really don't get this. And like, if I'm doing something wrong, please tell me in the comments, because as I said, this is the first time of me playing it. I know the mats, I know how it's supposed to work. That doesn't mean I actually know how to play it correctly. Or at least it doesn't mean I can play it correctly. She needs to do something. She could just run to the turret. She might still die because of this.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We'll see. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking, when it comes to inspiration, I think Shaco could be quite good, because you could take exhaust and ignite or something, and it wouldn't be as risky, which could make it a lot better. But it's still like, do you need it? I don't think so. I don't know if there's really a point to it, right? Which is quite important. I can see what's going on because of this deck. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I guess. Seer died for us, so just run. Or we'll go in. Okay, she's dead. Can't go for it. Okay, 2v2, not horrible, as they're actually doing better than us right now. And run was quite low, so... Yeah, I can't get him, but... Hey. Like, I'm gonna get this third anyway. Right. Run... Didn't expect her to come from over there. If she can one-shot, that's good, otherwise... Couldn't have gone for that. Guess my decision making issue is a bit off right now. That's fine. I'm still used to playing really aggressive on set, because I will just one-shot an AD carry, but I can't do it. I do hope there will be a more normal meta pretty soon. Like, people are saying that with the new runes you can kind of play anything on anyone, and I get that, but I don't want that, because I need to know what's good and how, like, what to play to have the biggest chance to win, right? Like, I wouldn't like it if the meta stays kind of random, where like so much weird picks in this one game that you wouldn't expect to see are being played right now, and I don't like that. I love to play off meta stuff, but I don't want off meta to be the meta. Okay, so my damage is starting to come a bit more, and hopefully I will also get more tanky. I'm pretty tanky already for a set, right? So that's nice. But I don't have the damage just yet. We'll see, I guess. Like, I can see the stats, like I'm getting strong, but I haven't seen it work yet, right? And that's the important thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you have 1000 AP if you literally can't do anything. And that's kind of what it is right now. Like, I'm kind of tanky, I have a good amount of damage, but I can't kill anyone. That's not great. People were also saying that this would be good on other champions. One example that I remember where I was like, okay, this is R. No assists. Yep. Oh, my R is actually not on cooldown. That's really good. That didn't hit me. Really didn't hit me. Okay, yeah, Gnar could be quite good, and I can understand that one, because you're ranged, you build a Black Cleaver anyway. And it's a lot safer, because this seems to be like not one-shotting, this seems to be damage over time, like sustained damage, kind of getting to late game, stack those Black Cleavers before you can really become strong and just kill people easily. I don't see that with Zed, because Zed is kind of like, he's still good in late game because he's so reliable, but he's not a late game champion. He is supposed to be an assassin where you can try and snowball and stuff. So yeah. I think he's also not really safe enough, because if you need to get to late game, one, that's not your purpose as a set, but two, he's not really that safe in certain matchups. Like, sure, a lot of them are fine, but not all of them. Wow, that's pretty. I tried to kill her, but like, this skin deals so much damage, and pain is just being pain. Like, how much damage does this give me? 10 CDR gives me 12 damage, 12 AD. I don't know if that's so good, but I guess it still gives me the health, right? So I kind of get the point, but I don't know if it's actually better than just buying the damage. Because I don't get the cooldown reduction, I just get the health and the damage. And that damage is not a lot, so basically I'm getting health. Really want to go for that, but I don't know if I can.
Tradition is the corpse of wisdom.
I'll go top lane, try and get some farm. It's not going too bad anymore. I'm kind of doing something right now, at least trying to help my team. But I just don't think I'm strong enough to really do something. That damage is insane. That's That's the thing, like I get he's fat, but it's not normal to ever see a Kindred do this well. I don't really like that it's every game now that there's a Kindred doing well, and I don't mean that like, oh, Kindred is OP, no. Random things are just being OP all the time, which is annoying.
Has been slain.
Because you can't prepare yourself for a Kindred. Like that's not gonna work. Yeah. That's nice.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lose just yet, but probably pretty soon. So I just want to say, like, you probably get the idea already, but I don't really see this build. I will try it, probably on Gnar or something like that. I don't really see it on Set. I could still see it on other champions, but still, it's very much questionable, I think. Like, I get that there is a lot of other people who say it works, and that probably means it does work. I just don't know if it's reliable and if it's actually that good, right? There's a big difference between being okay, like, okay, this is something that you can do on Set and it actually does work. But I think it's just more reliable to go for a more standard Set build. Okay, finally did something. Damn it. Yeah. What that was on. I have a really low FPS at the moment. I'm at 22 right now, and that's average for me right now, which is not okay. So I hope that does stop. It's kind of weird. I don't really know too much about how that stuff works. And it has been changing, like it has been really low before and then it just got higher randomly. Couldn't really have gone for that, I guess. Okay, I will get the skill. Yes. Yeah, Seer can't farm, so I can. I wanted that. Don't know if it was worth, but I really wanted to do something, and that felt so good. It's nice to finally get a kill. And also double buffs, which will be pretty nice. Okay, so right now we have boots and 3 black cleavers, which again we have almost 3000 health, which is pretty good. We have over 300 AD, which is pretty good. So it might be okay. Like if we can get the late game, this might be okay. But as I said before, like I don't think this is a champion where you should go for late game, so that's why I don't think it works. I'm focusing a tank. Yeah. Derek ult on the most fat AD carry I've seen in a long time. That's gonna be hard to play against. They're not ending. Like that's the weird thing. Okay, Fane's gonna end. Like I would surrender now, but because this is a video, I'm not gonna. So yeah, that was my thought on both pre-season and this set build. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something. I will see you guys in the next video.